Hello everyone, welcome back to Intellect Expanse. What you see here today is the Epson P40-P, a compact thermal printer that made its debut around 1985. This specific unit carries the Telpar branding, a name still well known in the thermal printing industry today. Epson actually released two versions of this hardware to cover different connectivity needs. The S variant featured a serial port, whereas this P variant is equipped with a standard parallel port. It was designed for mobile use, so it relies on an internal nickel-cadmium battery pack to maintain its portability. The exterior is quite minimalist. On the back, we have the 6V DC power jack and a standard Centronics parallel port. On the side, only a power switch. Moving to the top, there's a simple power LED and a paper feed button. This is a truly compact device. Just under this cover is the compartment for the thermal paper roll. Now, let's open it up and see what's happening inside. Under the hood, we have the main board, the print head mechanism, and the battery pack. But this is where things get interesting. The original power switch has been completely bypassed. In its place, a custom circuit has been tucked away right under the battery. The goal of this modification is automatic power management. The circuit detects when a connected computer is powered on and automatically triggers the printer to wake up. It's a clever way to preserve battery life, ensuring the printer isn't draining power while the computer is off, and saving the user the trouble of flipping the switch every time there is something to be printed. Let's dive into how this modification actually functions. Essentially, this circuit monitors the strobe pin of the parallel port, labeled here, white. When the computer turns on, it sets the strobe pin to high. As long as the pin is high, the MOSFET keeps the timing capacitor in the charged state, which holds the Teledyne relay in its energized position, effectively switching the printer on. Side note here, the Teledyne 732DM5 is a high-spec relay found in vintage military and high-end test equipment due to their incredible durability. This was an interesting choice for a consumer equipment. Now, the problem is that the strobe pin does not stay high all the time. When valid data is ready to be read, for example, when something is going to be printed, the strobe pin momentarily goes low. So, this capacitor ensures the relay remains energized during these short intervals, preventing the printer from losing power mid-operation. If the strobe signal fails or is disconnected for an extended period of time, which is determined by the values of R2 and C1, the relay will trip and then the printer will turn off. Well, that is essentially the logic behind the modification. By leveraging the strobe pin's default state, a simple hardware signal was turned into a functional auto start for the entire unit. Now let's get all this together again. Get it connected to a computer and print something. Alright, I've got the printer connected to the Toshiba T1000. You might recognize this machine from a previous video where we had to deal with some leaking capacitors and get them all replaced. Let's see. Turning the laptop on, also turn the printer on, nice. Back in 1987, this Duo would have been the ultimate mobile workstation. The T1000 was one of the few machines light enough to actually carry, and pairing it with a battery-powered thermal printer meant you could genuinely get work done in the field. It's amazing to see these two communicating again after nearly 40 years, especially considering how many of these systems were lost to the exact kind of capacitor leakage we fixed on this board. Okay, let me run an old text editor called Boxer. Loading from a floppy always takes a bit of time, no matter how small is the software. Hey, cool remembers Boxer. Let's see, we have a text here already. Today is a wonderful day to watch videos from Intellect Expanse. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Alright, and print. One more time. Now, without the cover,